Welcome back to Contain Your Life. Today, we're diving into a topic that could save you thousands of dollars and a ton of headaches. The biggest home inspection mistakes buyers make. Many people think a home inspection is a magic wand that reveals every single problem with a house. But the truth is, some of the most expensive and dangerous issues are often missed, especially when you rely on just a quick, standard inspection. Let's look at what you need to watch out for so you don't end up with costly repairs, safety risks, and long-term problems after you move in. The first and most common mistake is assuming that a home inspection is a guarantee. It's not. A standard inspection is just a visual review. Your inspector isn't going to open up walls, pull up the flooring, or take apart major systems. Because of this, serious problems like hidden water leaks behind the drywall, faulty wiring inside a wall, or even foundational damage that has been covered up might not be visible at all during that initial walkthrough. So, a clean report doesn't always mean a perfect house. Another huge area that buyers often overlook is the roof. From the ground, a roof can look perfectly fine. But up close, the shingles could be cracked and failing. The flashing around chimneys and vents could be improperly installed, and the underlayment could be deteriorating. Roof repairs are incredibly expensive, easily costing thousands of dollars. And if you have leaks you don't know about that can lead to mold, wood, rot, or more unseen extensive interior damage, all this can lead to unhealthy air quality inside your home. It's crucial to get a detailed look at the roof's condition. Now let's talk about the electrical system. This is another area where problems often hide in plain sight. Older homes, in particular, might have outdated wiring, panels that are dangerously overloaded, or unsafe DIY modifications from previous owners. These issues aren't just minor inconveniences, they are serious fire hazards. Plus, having an unsafe electrical system can make it much harder and more expensive to get homeowners insurance, or you might not be able to get it at all. Plumbing issues are also notorious for being missed during a quick inspection. Things like very slow leaks under a sink, pipes that are corroded from the inside out, or poor drainage that only becomes obvious during a heavy rainstorm might not be apparent. Over time, these seemingly small problems can cause massive water damage, encourage mold growth, and even lead to structural decay in your floors and walls. What starts as a drip can end up costing you a fortune. Something that's rarely discussed during a standard inspection is ventilation and airflow. This might sound minor, but it can have a huge impact on your health and comfort. A home with poor ventilation can trap moisture, dust, pollutants, and chemicals inside. This can lead to all sorts of issues like persistent headaches, fatigue, and for some people, even serious breathing problems. Good airflow is essential for a healthy living environment, so don't be afraid to ask about it. Another big mistake buyers make is focusing only on the house itself and forgetting to check the property around it. The grading of the land, the drainage systems, any nearby water sources, and the soil conditions can all dramatically affect your home's safety. For instance, if the ground slopes toward your house instead of away from it, you're setting yourself up for potential foundation damage, a leaky basement, and long-term structural problems that are incredibly difficult and expensive to fix. Finally, always remember to check for permits and records of past renovations. If a previous owner did a major project like finishing a basement or remodeling a kitchen without the proper permits, the work might not be up to safety codes. This can create a huge liability for you down the road, especially when you try to sell the house or if you need to make an insurance claim for an issue related to that unpermitted work. So, how do you avoid all these pitfalls? The single best piece of advice is to slow down. Buying a home is a marathon, not a sprint. Ask lots of questions. If your gut tells you something isn't right, request additional specialized inspections for things like the roof, plumbing, or foundation. Do you want just assume everything is fine because the house has fresh paint and looks great on the surface? Buying a home is one of the biggest financial decisions you'll ever make. Taking that extra time to dig deeper and check for hidden problems can save you years of stress and thousands in unexpected costs. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.